Sports broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And the Mavericks with possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
First personal foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Jones has it in the corner. Dallas moving it around. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Rockets on offense. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Reeves. Buries it from three-point range.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
On the wing, Green. Dallas again missing. Here's Nembhard. Back to Brown. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Reeves. Guarded by Green. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And here's Boozer. Here's Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Boozer.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Morant looking around. Lots of room. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Rockets trail. Brown outside. Back to Nembhard. From deep. Mobley with the rebound. Here's Morant. Shoots. That shot off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
On the wing, Reeves. And Boozer throws it down.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Morant outside. Boozer with the rebound. The Rockets leading. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Now, Nembhard, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Nembhard. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Morant left side. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Murray Boyle.
2 minutes remaining.
Houston needs to get a shot. Huff. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Mobley. Back to Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 8 points. Rockets trailed by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Powell on the wing. Still without a basket.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pushing it up. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Morant outside. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Huff. Now Powell. Now Reeves. Guarded by Green. It's blocked. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Green, no luck.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Powell outside. Nembhard for 3. He can't hit that time. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific
10.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here is Williams. Pass to Spencer. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Jerome. Now, Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. Nice form on the 20-footer. Filipowski's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Spencer. Now, here's Okoro. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's Houston now, trailing by 2. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you guys.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Now Jones. Scoreless thus far. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Pass to Jerome. Williams with the block.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Powell. Now Jerome. Clock is at 3. Out to Powell. Here's Murray Boyle.
Great swat by Jones Jr. You know, he's so long, he plays a lot bigger than the listed 6'5".
The Mavericks leading. Morant with it. 10 points for him. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Powell outside. Lets it go with the 3. No good there. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Jerome. Shoots it. Mavericks with the rebound. It's good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Filipowski. Now Powell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Right side, Williams. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Boozer can't tie it up as that one misses. Jones from outside. Boozer with the rebound. Rockets trail. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray Boyle. Brown outside. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Dallas. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Mobo. Outside Williams. And here is Kispert. Shoots from the elbow. Dallas again missing. Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Now Boozer. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And here is Williams. Pass to Kispert. Here's Williams. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Brown with it. Jones covering. Boozer wide open. He fired. The shot's good. Brown making the play. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Kispert. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles the teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Morant outside. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. And again, the Rockets good for 2. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Reeves outside. Now here's Williams. Covered by Mobley. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
With 4 seconds on the clock. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Green. And here is Mobley. He's guarded by Williams. Mobley misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here's Reeves outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Green. Back to Morant. But Trey, it's rebounded by Houston.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Now Nembhard. Outside Boozer. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Mobley is screened. Morant bats for two. Boozer with the rebound.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Going inside. Good D by Mobley. Mavericks leading by 4 to the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Another miss by Houston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys?
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Boozer. Count it. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Pass to Green. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Reeves can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for Dallas. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Tries the spin move. Out to the right wing. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Mavericks making a switch here. Pass to Kispert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Kispert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. Brown outside. Now Reeves. Rebound by Kispert.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Williams with the ball. Nothing on the board. And it's Corey Kispert with the 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Powell outside. Stolen by Okoro. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Outside Williams. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Kispert's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Rockets trailed by 12. Up top Powell. The Rockets with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kispert on the wing. It's hauled in by Cornette. And here's Houston. Powell outside. To the middle. Jerome in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now Powell. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Jones. The 19-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Jerome. Here's Murray Boyle. Now Cornette. Houston moving it around. Clock at 4. Rebound by Williams.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Back to Green. Morant right side. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
Dallas 47.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets trailed by 11. Here's Powell. Pass to Murray Boyle. Right wing. Here's Cornette. Shot clock at 5. Filipowski in the corner. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball. Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Outside Green. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Out to Powell. Here's Filipowski.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Jerome. Morant with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The shot comes out. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Houston. 9-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Jerome. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. Here's Murray Boyle. Buries it down low.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside, Green. Left side, Williams. It's Morant in the corner. In the center of things, Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Powell outside. Here's Jerome. Powell, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Dallas leading by 7. Morant outside. Morant downhill. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's Jerome. Doesn't go for him. Here's Dallas. And here's Morant. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work." Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Mavericks leading by 7. Williams with the ball. Outside, Green. Shoots the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The Rockets again can't hit. Here is Williams. Pass to Green. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Brown. The Rockets with another miss. Dallas leading by 13. Williams looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Now, here's Brown. Now, Nembhard. Here's Brown. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Rockets ball.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. Mobley there for the rebound. And here is Williams. Jones outside. Now Williams from inside. Kisper with it. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Brown. Does not go. Mavericks leading by 13. Tosses it up. And he misses the J. Houston now, time running out. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now Mobley. 17-foot shot away. Got it to go.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the 2nd time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Rockets.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Boozer up top. Oh, that is a big-time jam. Here's Williams. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing.